Welcome Cancer to Starchaeology Tarot. This is my channel. I am Desi. I will be reading your cards for January 2022. Can you believe it? Interested today in delivering any divine messages for you. The messages that will best align you with your highest self, your highest path, and your highest good. So I'm going to take a moment and call in spirit, call in source energy, calling in your guides, your masters, your ascended masters, your angels and archangels. If you are watching this video now, it is because you are part of this chosen intended collective, and your guides are with me now, regardless of when I am filming this, when I am doing this reading, and when you happen to be watching it, because your guides knew that you would be here at this precise moment. Whatever resonates is what is meant for you. What doesn't is meant for another Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I encourage you to watch your other placements, as that will give you a more full picture of the complex puzzle that you are. This is only one piece of that beautiful layered puzzle. What are the messages for Cancer? Messages for Cancer for January 2022. Hanged Man, Page of Cups, Three of Cups. Cancer, you're in a period in January of waiting. Some of you, it might seem like it's due to your own volition. It's a result of your own choices. Others of you, it's like this is a direct response to the circumstance that you happen to be put in, which has nothing, it's completely outside of your control. Whichever camp you fall into, both are really outside of your control. Even if it's something like, I feel like I'm choosing this, or this is due to a complete, a choice that I made. You are being held to some higher contract that is leading you down this path of waiting and incubation and passive reflection, non-action. So I think some of you are like blaming yourselves, like I should be doing something, but I'm doing this every day. If you feel like you can't, if you feel like I can't bring myself to do this, I can't bring myself to take action on this, I can't bring myself to make a decision about this, it's not because you just can't in your mind. It really is, there is some greater force holding you in this place of stagnation and pause. And it's really because the situation is changing and unfolding. And if you act now, you'll be acting prior to some information, prior to receiving some important information that would have made you maybe act otherwise. So this really is a time to just pause and kind of allow this, think of yourself in an incubator. It's like, this is, I'm in this incubator, I'm doing nothing. It looks like I'm doing nothing in here, but actually what I'm doing is growing. I'm really growing. I'm nurturing this perspective that will later inform my action. For some of you, this is a big sacrifice that you're feeling, that, you know, the state that you're in January, you feel like it's a sacrifice that you're making. Others of you, again, it feels way more like this is not something that you're doing, it's out of your control, and the world's just kind of been turned upside down, and it's something that's happening to you. Again, regardless of how it appears to you, this is happening due to forces outside of your control, and it is happening for you. Not to you, but for you. If you feel like your world has been turned upside down, it has, and that is not a bad thing. It is giving you some perspective that you desperately need. You desperately need that perspective in order to take action, in order to make a decision. So this is really a time to just hang here. And in the process of hanging, what do you stumble upon? Enlightenment. You stumble upon knowledge, intelligence, new information coming in. And that's not necessarily information up here. It could be information here. It could be information in the gut. But it could be third eye intuition. You know, whatever it is, that enlightenment is something that is expanding your perspective, expanding your worldview, and maybe even leading you to making a choice that is 180 degrees different than you would have made had you remained up, right side up. The obstacle in this time, what's making this exceptionally difficult for you to wait, is this Page of Cups. Either there is someone in your life who is kind of exciting you in a way, they're fulfilling you in a way. This could be a friend, it could be a new partner, someone that you're interested, it could be a romantic partner. I mean, Page of Cups, this is very much like, new love energy. Something like a beginning in love, love in its infancy, in its childhood. And that really is a time when all waiting goes out the window. Some of you are like, I know I should be slow, I should pause, but it's like I'm just acting via inertia and momentum, and I can't stop myself from just getting swept away in this love, and it's deciding my actions for me. Others of you, this is not a romantic relationship. This is a friendship. It's a new connection. It could be a connection for you creatively, because this is Cups energy. So those of you who are artists or creators in some way, this is like, hey, a new person just walks into your life with this opportunity, or they kind of excite your artistic spirit. They inspire you in some creative way. Or they're opening a door for you in some sort of creative way. They are opening the door to a new project, a new opportunity. So it's really, regardless of who it is, it definitely is this incoming of like new energy, and it is very like just innocent, like childlike, oh, I just want to jump in and play type of energy, which is what the page is all about. For some of you, this opportunity is coming in the form of some sort of child or some sort of childlike figure in your life. Maybe it's someone who's younger than you, someone who you see as like this carefree, free spirit, naive, sweet soul. That's very Page of Cups energy. And maybe they're wearing off on you in some sort of way, like seeing them setting an example to you. It's inspiring you. It's shaking up your world, shaking you up out of monotony or out of a rut if you happen to be in one. In love, relationships, friendships, art, creativity, fulfillment. Just joy, period, because that's where cups live, right? It's the filling of our cups, it's fulfillment. So however you interpret that fulfillment in your life, that's what's getting shaken up. That's what's like, oh my God, my cup's been empty for so long, and now this, whatever this is, this new thing that came in my life, this new person, this new opportunity, it is filling my cup again. I'm suddenly very aware of the feeling of being fulfilled and the chase to be fulfilled. So that is the obstacle, because this thing is very good, whatever this is, whatever this Page of Cups is, but there is this wiser part of you that knows you can't just spontaneously take action on it. There is a part of you that's like, still, I want you to wait, revel in the joy of this Page of Cups coming to you in January, but still pause and understand that your perspectives can change on a dime, and that you have so many inputs of new information and new types of mental, spiritual, emotional intelligence coming in. And if you act too quickly with this, you might miss out on some later wisdom, some later download, some later enlightenment that only would have happened had you paused for just a moment longer. The advice here, it's so beautiful. It's the Three of Cups. The advice here, Cancer, is to take comfort and support in the people already in your life, the relationships already in your life, the connections, the friendships. Maybe it's creative connections, maybe it's creative partnerships that you already have. But it's like, appreciate what you actually have just right now, because that is part of your status quo that you're just pausing in. And it'll provide a nice balance to this new Page of Cups that's coming in if you can balance these two things. Also, I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, get advice from those friends. Get advice from this community, from this network, because these people know you very well in some way. These people have your best interest at heart. So talking to them, connecting with them, they give you more to think about that helps show to you, reveal to you the layers of your situation, which you might not be seeing if you just get swept up in the excitement of this new beginning. Sometimes having a friend or a loved one to remind us, like, hey, this is also going on for you. This is what I'm seeing. Maybe you're not seeing this in the moment because you have you're on an endorphin high. That's when these friends serve to remind us of the multi-dimensionality of any given moment or of our situation, because it can become very one-dimensional when we're swept away in those endorphins. So having them is like having multiple perspectives that just make you slow down and honor this hanged man, honor this waiting period that your January, that really I want to say is needed for your January. This pause, this rest, this waiting period, this incubation, like, you will act when the time is right to act. And you won't act a moment too soon, a moment sooner than that. When the time is right to act, you will know. And it's not like, I gotta act right now, or, so much is happening, I have to respond to it, I have to react to it. No, this is not a time of reaction. This is not a time of jumping to conclusions. It really is a time of reflecting, being quiet with yourself, seeing how your perspectives shift. And I want to say too, Cancer, that there might be some shift that you have, that once you have, you're like, I know that's what this shift was. I know that's what this enlightenment was. And now I know that I'm free to act accordingly. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you in your life, Cancer, so feel free to comment below and share. If you haven't liked or subscribed, do so. You can do it where you are right now if you're on YouTube, or if you're viewing this from my Patreon. Thank you for being a patron. If you want to become a patron, check out the link below to my Patreon. You can support this channel and my work for just a few dollars a month, like a drink a month. And if you want personal tarot support every month, there are also discounted price options, other tiers of patronage that you can check out if you do want cards pulled just for you every single month. Regardless, subscription, likes, supporting on Patreon, all of these things unite to really help me help you better. I want to be making more tarot readings for you guys. I want to be doing more extensive readings, more specific readings, niche readings. And I really can only do that with your support. So I'm so grateful for that support. Thank you so much. Cancer, I am rooting for you for January. I'm rooting for you for the whole darn year. Hey, it's 2020. We're in this together. Let's do this. I've got your back today and always. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time.